I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off some steam.
What are you talking about, Pops? I'm not trying to get all sweaty before they call my name.
Okay,
I got this new outfit on, and Xander's immortalizing this, aren't you, Xander?
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select MP.
Utah Jazz. I'm with the Jazz from the beginning.
Ain't ready, MP.
Let's talk about...
Okay, since the beginning of the season... What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, here with a big announcement about my social channel. Okay, how was that? I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, have a seat.
Appreciate it.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Welcome, everyone. Here it is. The start.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world. And, guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Quite a story. Thanks for that report. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved his game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him.
On the floor for the Clippers, Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Chris Dunn is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. Leonard outside, a shot to stop the run. And that one's good. Leonard's got 5 points.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The shot by Dunn, no good. A deep 3 from MP. And so it's Utah with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the floor for the Clippers, it's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Chris Paul out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Beal in at the small forward position. Clippers. Trail by 14. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, and for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach, but they're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Chums. Thank you. Very much for that report. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Clippers, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Now here's Paul. Beal outside. And the layup is good off the glass. 7 points for Bradley Beal.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
A nice shot by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bogdanovich against Markkanen. Bogdanovich, no good. Utah leading by 14. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins has a rangy build, so he has multiple ways to get points inside.
From deep, MP. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Here's Paul. Shoots over George. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Collins. Oh, look out! Wow!
Are you kidding? He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard comes in for Lopez. And it's James Harden in for Paul. MP outside from downtown. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Harden. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Clippers trail by 19. Leonard outside. Harden from outside. Utah with the rebound.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
For Lauri Markkanen, a really talented scorer, Stan. How do you think he's fared with more responsibility?
Yeah, I think he's done very well. He's a prototypical stretch 4 who scores at an efficient rate, and with his elevated role, he's just grown in his confidence.
George against Harden. 6 to shoot to halt the run. And that one drops. Harden's got 6.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Good! Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Got it. He's got 9.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's MP. He has 29 now. Connects from downtown.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
3-pointer Harden. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
A deep 3 from connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. From deep, and again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most 3s in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight, I mean, who does it better from distance?
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Utah ahead, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to rule them out, yeah, Shaq.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the appreciate you joining us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game. Here's Harden.
To look at it, and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Utah making a switch here. MP's checked in. Walker Kessler out there with connects again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian.
Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask. And he's doing all he can for his team. Just perfect shooting thus far. Now,
connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Niang comes in for Filipowski. Bailey's checked in for George. And Sensabaugh subbed in for Collier. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for Leonard. Harden from outside. And it's Niang with a rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Harden drawing the double team. Down low. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, this is what happens when you give Lopez this kind of positioning inside. What a dunk.
Harden against MP. The Clippers grab the miss. It's stolen by MP. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw no good from MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
The three is up. He can't get it to go. And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we return to the action as the single game record for three-pointers is being rewritten.
Give this man his flowers. He is putting on a game for the ages.
And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And it's Paul with the ball for the LA Clippers. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. And then... Bogdanovic with the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Bailey. And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. Leonard outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 4-3. And it's Niang with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to MP. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Utah's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
So for the Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Lopez. Beal comes in for Collins, and it's James Harden in for Paul. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Beal gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I absolutely love watching Beal go to work. He makes good decisions, and that time, no hesitation off the catch.
MP way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. On the wing, Harden. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Nurkic. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Harden misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course,
and it's good. He hits another one.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Beal outside from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. On the wing, MP. Another 3 for Utah.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Pass to Harden. This one for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he's shot.
And yes, another basket.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Beal from outside.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Hendricks is checked in for Utah. A deep 3 from MP. And another one!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
A deep three. And good. There's another.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The tight handle of Bradley Beal, it makes him hard to stop.
And here's MP from outside. Not going to go that time. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
MP, right here.
Ms. Harkins.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing.